Hello everybody, welcome to the channel and welcome to the beautiful city of Split, the second largest city in Croatia. Split is a vibrant coastal city situated in the heart of the Dalmatian coast, renowned for its stunning beaches, rich history and lively atmosphere. It is a city that blends the ancient and modern worlds together seamlessly. With a fascinating history that dates back to the Roman Empire, the city boasts an array of UNESCO World Heritage Sites such as the Diocletian Palace, one of the most significant architectural and cultural landmarks of Croatia, making it a popular tourist destination. Let's walk together to the winding streets of the city and uncover some of its hidden gems, from its picturesque old town, bustling markets, and awe-inspiring natural beauty. Let's start one of the most iconic and visited parts of Split, the Old Town. It is located right in the heart of the city and it's home to numerous historic buildings and landmarks, including the Diocletian Palace, which we should be visiting pretty soon. It's one of the most well-preserved Roman structures in the world. It's characterized by a stunningly preserved wall that surrounds it. The area contains remarkable remnants of Roman history, from the charming network of narrow alleys and cobblestone streets to picturesque gates, cathedrals, and an emperor's palace. Built in the 4th century AD by the Roman Emperor Diocletian, the palace was originally intended to be a retirement home for the emperor. However, after his death, the palace was transformed into a city, which eventually became the city you see right now. It is an architectural masterpiece, featuring ancient columns, arches, and intricate carvings. We are now at Peristyle Square. It is located right in the heart of the palace. It is a beautiful open space surrounded by ancient columns and buildings. The square is a very popular spot for tourists and locals who come to relax and soak up the atmosphere. So check it out. Once you make your way to the square and you enjoy your time there are 4 landmarks you should consider visiting. They are right there, like a few feet from each other, and they are the Cathedral of St. Dominus and the Bell Tower, the Crypt, the Temple of Jupiter, and the Treasury. I'll show them to you. I think you can agree that they are well worth the visit. The cathedral, built in the 7th century AD, is one of the oldest and most impressive buildings in the city. It features beautiful stained glass windows, intricate carvings, and a bell tower that offers stunning views of the surrounding area. You can access the bell tower by climbing some stairs. It's not a hard climb, but you're gonna be rewarded by a beautiful 360 degrees view of the city. The entrance to the crypt is just a few steps from the cathedral main entrance. This underground crypt, which dates back to the 11th century, was once part of a church dedicated to Saint Lucy. Today, visitors can explore the crypt's vaulted chambers and admire its intricate stonework. The atmosphere is both eerie and serene, with soft light filtering through narrow windows and the quiet whisper of visitors adding to the sense of mystery. Walk across the peristyle square and your next stop should be the treasury. It is a hidden gem that any history buff or art enthusiast would love to explore. This impressive collection of ancient art and artifacts showcases the wealth and power of Diocletian. Once you exit the treasury, only a few steps away is the Temple of Jupiter. The temple is dedicated to the Roman god Jupiter. In addition to its historical landmarks, the old town of Split is also home to a wide variety of shops, restaurants, and cafes. You can wander the narrow streets, enjoy the wonderful Croatian cuisine in its many restaurants, cafes, and bars. Marjan Hill. This is an oasis of greenery and tranquility. It's also known as the lung of the city. It's an awesome park that offers visitors stunning panoramic views of the city and the Adriatic Sea. You can hike or bike through the park's trail. I decided to hike, stopping to admire the breathtaking views along the way. This restaurant is adjacent to the first viewpoint and offers this beautiful view of the city and the Adriatic Sea. It's a perfect place for you to, if you want to grab a cup of coffee or a cold beer. Right by the restaurant, you'll find the old Jewish cemetery. Established in the 16th century, exactly in 1573, the cemetery currently contains some 700 tombstones. It is the oldest Jewish cemetery in Croatia and one of the oldest preserved in the world. The last burial was completed in 1945 when the cemetery was closed and protected as a monument. I was curious about the pebbles and the stones on top of the graves, so I decided to do a little research. This is what I found out. This ancient Jewish custom is a symbolic way of paying tribute to the deceased, but it also indicates that the person has not been forgotten. After my very brief visit to the cemetery, I continue on this path all the way to the top.
Hit me like a ton of bricks. Doesn't matter, weak or strong. Take your time and do your tricks. All I do is sing along. Yeah, I need you around for brighter light and firmer ground. When you believe in me, love is gonna set me free.
Fortress Klis. The fortress is perched on a high rocky cliff overlooking the stunning Dalmatian coast. The fortress is a must-visit attraction for anyone interested in history, architecture, or simply breathtaking views. The fortress dates back to the 3rd century BC, and over the centuries, it has served various purposes, from a defensive fortress to a royal palace. It also was used as a filming location for the popular TV series Game of Thrones. I will leave you now with the sounds and sights of Split, Croatia. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. There you go. Let's see.
Thank you.